Roxette Arisa, and today I'm doing a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. Valentine's Day is quickly approaching now, so I wanted to get this look out there for anybody who needs it because this is honestly such a versatile look. You can really use it for any kind of date, any kind of outfit, pretty much anything. This look is going to be awesome for because there are a lot of neutral shades, but I still kept that vibe of a very girly, glowy, soft, romantic makeup look. So I love how it turned out, and if you want to see how I achieved this makeup look, just keep watching. As always, my first step is priming with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is amazing because it cancels out any darkness or redness on the eyelids and it makes the colors pop. It increases longevity and wear time, so this is a definite must-have and the perfect base for eyeshadows that I'm going to use. First thing I'm going to use is Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. I love this shade for transition, and it's just the perfect kind of blending transition shade. So you know I'm going to use it. So I'm just taking Peach Smoothie and putting it on the crease of the eyelid in a windshield wiper motion with my Sigma E35 brush. Like I said, this is our blending transition shade, so you want to make sure that it itself is well blended. Then I'm going to take a few shades from my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because let's face it, it is the perfect palette for this makeup look. One, because it's an amazing palette, it's one of my all-time favorites, but also it's just perfect for Valentine's Day. So I'm taking the shade Salted Caramel, and I'm going to take this on a Morphe M433 eyeshadow brush and blend that into the crease. Then with the same brush, I'm going to take Milk Chocolate and put it in exactly the same place along the crease line. I'm doing this to add a lot of dimension and a lot of different shades into the crease so that it looks very blended and seamless. Then I'm going to do the same exact thing one more time with the shade Semi Sweet. I'm doing this in steps and kind of gradually increasing the darkness of the shades because that's how you're going to best get a blended eyeshadow look. Once I'm done blending, I'm going to take Strawberry Bonbon, which is this really nice matte light pink, and press that into the base of the eyelid, especially where we haven't put down those blending transitional shades yet. Then I'm going to go back and just blend that out until I'm pretty happy with how seamless the eyeshadow look. I want to keep this look very girly and flirty, but I want to add a small wing because that always has that kind of flirty effect on the eyes, and this is the Maybelline Eye Studio Blackest Black Gel Liner. Then I'm going to add on a little coat of Benefit's Rollerlash Mascara. I wish so much that I had the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara because it is the best mascara for getting that wispy, lengthening, voluminous look, but I don't have it. So I'm going to use this one for now, although that is on my wish list. I'm getting it very soon, guys. I'm going to pop on my Ardell Demi Wispy lashes because these are my babies. They're so good. They're from the drugstore. They're affordable, but they are the best natural lash that is wearable. The band is thin, so it's easy to apply and easy to wear, and it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't feel uncomfortable. These are just perfection, so that is what I'm going to use today. Now we're going to move back to the face, so I'm priming with my Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. For the face makeup of this tutorial, I really recommend just going with what works for you and what you know works for you. So I'm going to be using my favorite face products because I really want a flawless face, but like I said, you do you. You use products that you are comfortable with and know work well with your skin because you really do want your skin to look flawless because there's nothing worse than, you know, a boy saying, oh, you have a little makeup smeared there. Speaking of a flawless base, I'm going to use my favorite foundation in the entire world. That is the Elcie Micro Silk Foundation. This stuff is bomb. It just really blurs out imperfections. It's lightweight, it's wearable, it's, you know, full coverage without being heavy or cakey. And I'm applying it with my Morphe M439 brush, my favorite foundation brush ever. And I actually wet the brush a little bit first with a setting spray. This just shears out the foundation a little bit to ensure that you will not get cake face. This foundation in general doesn't really give me any kind of problems, but we want to take extra precautions when it's, you know, Valentine's Day, a special day. You know the drill. Then I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer and just covering up any little blemishes that I have. This is the most full coverage concealer I own, so I always use this when I'm going for, you know, concealing blemishes. Then Then I'm gonna go in with my Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay. This stuff is amazing. It's so lightweight, but so full coverage. Then I'm gonna go in with my Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay. This stuff is amazing. It's so lightweight, but so brightening. So I'm just gonna apply this underneath the eyes and then down the middle of the face to really highlight and brighten those areas. To set my under eyes, I'm using my banana powder from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and just applying that with a Real Techniques 300 brush right underneath the eyes, pressing it down to really continue that brightening effect and also set the concealer from moving around and wearing off, because we definitely do not want that. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Cody Airspun translucent setting powder and just kind of press it into my face using my Becca 10-in-1 Perfecting Brush. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows and then highlight the brow bone with my Cella Ivory Lace Highlight Pencil. I also use the Cella highlight pencil to highlight right underneath my wings. This kind of gives the eyes an uplifted, brightened look, and that is what we want. Then I'm just gonna go right back into my Makeup Geek shadows and use the shade Shimma Shimma as my inner corner highlight. I've really been liking this as my inner corner highlight lately. It just seems to give the perfect kind of champagne-y rose gold glow to the inner corners, and I love it. I really like the effect of this particular shade. Then I'm gonna use Makeup Geek, what shade is this? Then I'm gonna take a little of Makeup Geek Latte and just run that under the inner, or sorry, not the inner, but the lower part of the lash line. I don't really want to add too much because I want to keep the lower lash line as blank as possible, because that's really going to give more of a girly effect to the look rather than a super dramatic, smoked out kind of makeup look, you know what I mean? For my contour, I'm going to try out my NYX powder blush in the shade Taupe. I've never tried this before, but fingers crossed because we're using it today. I like to start farther back with my contour and then kind of move the brush in circular motions. This gives it more of a natural, blended out look rather than a very sharp contour, especially when we're going for a look like this. That's more on, you know, the girly natural side rather than full glam. I'm gonna pop on some of my Too Faced Soulmates bronzer. This is the Ross and Rachel shade because let's be real, OTP right there. Okay, so this, I just thought this was like the perfect thing to use on Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna lightly dust it onto any spots where, you know, I feel need to be a little bit more bronzed up. So around the cheekbones, maybe a little bit on the forehead, and a little bit on the chin area. For blush, I'm gonna go with Ben Nye's Blushing Bride. It is the perfect light matte pink for this soft and girly makeup look. I think it's just perfect for Valentine's Day or anything kind of soft and romantic. Obviously it's called Blushing Bride, so it would be perfect for a wedding. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of glow back into the look with the Physicians Formula All-in-One Nude Palette. I think that's what this is called, the All-in-One Custom Nude Palette Shimmer Strips. I'm just gonna take this along. Whoa! Roxy likes. Okay, this is very, very pigmented, but I really like that. You could kind of go with any lip color for this particular makeup look just because the whole look is very soft, romantic, and girly, so you can kind of pair it with anything. You could go with a red lip, you could go with like a nice baby pink, but for me, the main thing that I was thinking about when thinking of a lip shade to pair with this eye makeup look is the most comfortable. I want something that is going to be long lasting, that's not going to wear off too easily if I'm, you know, eating and drinking and yada yada yada, but I also don't want something that's too drying, that's just going to look flaky and nasty, and no, that ain't cute. So I decided to go with this little combo. This is my trusty MAC Cultured Pro Longwear Lip Pencil. I love this lip pencil for any kind of nude look, but I'm pairing it with the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. I really like this. This is a newer product to me, but the color is amazing. It's called Seduction, and it's a very nice nude, but it does have, I guess, more of a mauve undertone, so it's really nice, but the main thing I like is the formula. It's not drying at all, and it does stay on a very long time. So that completes the makeup look. I hope you guys love it and have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye! And there is a lot, so I'm gonna get started because I literally have bags and bags